Welcome to Big Ideas Little Table. I'm Peter.
And I am Chris.
And today we are reviewing Comic-Con.
Comic-Con!
Because someone was lucky enough to go.
I'm that someone.
That's why we have his big Comic-Con picture here. Although he wasn't dressed like that.
No.
So we want to know everything. What did you dress as?
My wife and I went into couple's costume.
Nice.
As,
wait. Let me guess. Oh, you said Captain America.
I did just Captain America.
And I can't remember. I think you said she was Black Widow, right?
Peggy Carter.
Oh, that's it. You know, it's funny. I was telling my wife, I was like, hey, Chris is going to Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her about the shield you had, right? Because you had a shield.
Yes.
And then I told her, and I think his wife is going as Black Widow. And she's like, oh, well, shouldn't she be going as this other one? Because I guess Captain America has this girl, right?
Peggy Carter.
Shows how much I know about comics.
I'm
Peggy
only
Carter.
mildly disgusted, but that's fine.
And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure she said Black Widow. And she was like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I guess she's better looking than the other girl, so maybe that's a choice.
Don't speak poorly of Peggy Carter, okay? Agent Peggy Carter. Thank you.
Sorry, how rude of me.
Well, Cap and Black Widow do have they have it's almost like a brother-sister relationship kind of.
Oh, so that would be weird.
Yeah, but they're very friendly in that they like have each other's back and stuff like that, because you're very dangerous pulling this because I will just start rambling off on everything. But in Civil War, when everyone's fighting, she almost takes like a stance of like the mom of the group, because the big fighters are Iron Man and Captain America are disagreeing, and she's on Iron Man's side. But she's still the one who like tries to talk to Cap and like reason with him and stuff like that. And she's trying to avoid the fight completely. Like she's trying to talk to both sides. And she's like, even though I'm on this side, I like it. And so she almost is the mom of the group, but she's got a very close working relationship with Captain America. And so they're almost like brother sister because they have each other's back in such a way.
Gotcha. So if you have a spouse, don't go with Captain America and Black Widow. It might send the wrong impression.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm getting?
My sister.
Yeah, not good.
No.
So she went as
Peggy Carter.
Peggy Sue? No,
Yeah.
Peggy Carter. There we go.
You're embarrassing yourself. Disgusting.
I've embarrassed myself way too much for this to be anything. This is
so below my
tip of
notice.
the iceberg, please. And how was it? So you had this, was it a pretty legit costume?
It was a legit shield. It's metal.
It was legit.
It was a legit shield. Sorry.
That's how awesome it was.
I
It was
can't even speak. No, it was metal. It had like leather straps on it. I got it for Father's Day for my lovely wife and children. Like I was so obscenely excited, like a giddy little school child. I was like,
Did they record the reaction? Because I would love to see, like at Christmas when you're opening your presents.
yeah, that was what I did.
Just wearing it all day, all night, like sleeping with it.
My wife's like trying to cuddle with me. She's like, "Can you get this? What is going on here?"
Actually, I thought the opposite. That's probably why she got it for you, right? Like,
She's like,
what is going on here?
Keep the shield.
It's a nice shield. Actually, did you go as Captain America, but only the shield to Comic-Con?
Yeah, nothing
Is that
else.
a thing?
Nothing else. And so I just kind of held the shield strategically, like, don't. It's fine. No, I went, and it's funny because my wife got confused as Carmen Sandiego. A couple of people were like, "Yay, Carmen Sandiego!" It's like Carmen Sandiego's in a red trench coat. You know who Carmen Sandiego is, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, that I do know.
Okay. What's really funny is we saw a couple there that was dressed as Carmen Sandiego and Waldo.
I saw Waldo.
Well, because they're both hard to find. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And then with Waldo, I was like, "That's hilarious. Well done."
Yeah, we were driving by it because it's fun to see all the people dressed up.
Absolutely.
So rolling through, and I thought Waldo was hilarious because you're right. Where's Waldo and all these people dressed up? I was disappointed because just from what I saw, I didn't see a whole lot of people dressed up. Like, I feel like everyone should dress up if you're going to something like that. It's just like Halloween.
Sure.
Not like in a farce way, but like it's such a fun thing. Like, why wouldn't you go all out?
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
No, I agree. You have a tendency is for people to dress up earlier on. So Friday and Saturday have more dress up than like Sunday. We've only gone 2 years, and last year it was 2 years ago, 2019, because it wasn't around for 2 years.
COVID took it away.
I know. So we got to go Sunday of 2019, and then we didn't obviously go 2020 or 2021. So this is the first time we went, and we got 3 tickets because once you get in the door, you can get in easier next year, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's really poor grammar.
I gotcha.
I'm
from California. I know how that works.
With the thing and the dun-din-da thing. Anyway, so we this was our first time going for 3 days, and probably next year we might go 4. But even now, it's like it keeps expanding. Now it's Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's getting outrageous.
I didn't realize it was all that. I thought it was just like weekend, like Saturday, Sunday type of thing.
Well, that's what it started as. It was Saturday, Sunday, then it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now it's Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Pretty soon it's just going to be 3.5 weeks of just comic convention forever.
And what are you doing? Is it the same thing kind of every day, or is every day completely different?
Well, the thing that I mean, it's almost silly to say because there's the exhibition hall that's got like all the stuff, and there's like selling all kinds of comic books, obviously, but also figurines and games and all kinds of things like that. But there is also stuff going on because it is a convention, much like any other convention that you would go to. It does have like workshops for like, drawing in this type of style of artwork or comic book making 101 or like all these other things. And honestly, I tried to get into one of the things that was all about voice acting to help it, but I didn't get in. I didn't get in.
How could you not have gotten in?
I know. We accidentally
They don't know what they're missing.
I know. We accidentally got entered into a costume contest.
Accidentally?
Kind of.
How?
So because I was Captain America and my wife was Peggy Carter, we were wandering around and we saw the Marvel booth that was there, and I was immediately drawn in because obviously I love Captain America. And they had actual movie costumes, like set costumes from the thing, like up on stage.
Oh,
and I was
cool.
like, wow, I want to go see those, because they had like Doctor Strange and stuff from the new Doctor Strange movie. Walked over there, and then there's a bunch of people in the audience, and we're like, why are we crowding around here? Like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, a costume contest. You guys should enter. And we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you did it.
Walked around the corner and we signed up. We didn't win, obviously, because like the people who win, and they deserve to win, are the people who like make their own costumes. We had like mostly store-bought stuff.
That's what my wife was saying too. She was like, and some people make up their own characters and will go as those characters, which is insanely creative.
Yes.
I can't even get to the point of thinking about making my own costume. These people have gone far and above, so that's awesome.
It's like me with writing music. I don't know where to begin. But two of the ones that I really, really appreciated, there were so many really great costumes out there, but one of the ones, because there was a lot of Mandalorians, people, because that's the big thing right there and right now. So somebody had, and I don't even know if we got a picture of it, but it was so cool. She was dressed in Mandalorian style armor, but it was done up in the Moana style of stuff. So instead of like, the Disney movie Moana, so her armor was wooden and appeared wooden, but in the style of the Mandalorian. And
That's
so then she
amazing.
was wearing like a grass skirt and a Mandalorian helmet, and instead of like a blaster, she had an oar. And so she was like covered in like coconuts and like grass stuff. And it was like, this is so cool. So cool. And then the other one that was also very funny is somebody had a Boba Fett helmet, and his costume was a coffee cup for boba tea. And it was just like, the more you looked at it, the more awesome it was. And so it was just like boba on the outside. So the helmet's poking out of this clear plastic thing that looked like, maybe it was like a shower curtain, that kind of clear thing. And then he had stuffed it full of like, almost like looked like tissue paper to look like a coffee tea type thing. And then big, like maybe black balloons to look like the boba at the bottom, and a straw poking out the top. But then like it had like stuff on the side, and it said like, vanilla stuff, or like the check boxes they have.
Like Starbucks.
And one of them said it was for Han, like Han Solo, because Boba Fett's
Wow.
and it had checked instead of like vanilla or whatever, it checked carbon freeze on there. I was like, oh my God, this is so awesome. Like the longer you looked at it, the more awesome it became. I was like, this is so cool.
I love the creativity. Like
Yeah.
I said, people are just amazing when it comes to stuff like that.
Outrageous. And yeah, like I said, so many great costumes. My wife got noticed a lot by the females, because Peggy Carter is a very strong, independent female character.
Oh, I thought people were just really into Carmen Sandiego.
I'm like, yay, Carmen Sandiego.
Like, yeah.
No, but she had a lot of adults were like, yeah, Peggy Carter, she's awesome, she's so kick-ass, good for you.
Nice.
And so I think we stopped counting after we got to like 40 times that people asked us to take a picture. But my favorite, because I was Captain America in the very bright colors, I would get kids that would get so excited. Captain America! For nothing else, that was so, you get to feel like a celebrity. And so the cutest one is, I don't even know what the little girl was dressed up as. She was probably 3. She was in a gold outfit that was like sparkly gold, and she had wings attached to her, but I don't know if she was missing a headpiece or whatever. She shouted at me from like 50 feet away, she's Captain America, and then she just hopped out of her stroller and came running at me, and I was like, oh my god. So I knelt down. Dad's like, can we take a picture? I'm like, absolutely, please take a picture. I was so excited. It was just ridiculous. And
You like pose and everything?
I
Get into
know, I
it?
like squatted down and like held the shield up, and
That's awesome.
so yeah, you get to feel like a celebrity. It's tons and tons of fun. But yeah, it was just like, I don't know. I'm in the same camp with you. If you're gonna go all out. And I was almost sad that we only had the cosplay for the one day. And in the future, we actually went to some cosplay workshops because again, like they said, they had those workshops there. And oh my god, now I want to we have we're looking at like different types of makeup and different types of compositions and how to build stuff. I don't know if I'm as creative as Moana Lorian or the Boba Tea, but.
Next year, you're going to bring it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're already excited and talking about it. But yeah, it was, oh my god, the costumes were outrageous.
Yeah, they're just cool watching him. Just I like going by and looking at him and seeing how everyone dresses up. And some are really well done, others are less well done, but still fun.
Yeah, and I mean, there really isn't, and I mean, at least I didn't notice anything where it's like, oh, you just put a cape on, like that you expect. I mean, obviously, people aren't going to pull you aside and be like, let me get your picture, but it's. I mean, you can be as just wear a T-shirt that just is like got the shield insignia on it, or I'll put on a Batman cowl and that's it. I'm wearing jeans and a T-shirt with a Batman cowl. Like, who cares? Do whatever you want. Like, there's not any like negative like, oh well, you're not even trying. Like, it's just almost like a collective like joy of the fandom, which is just it's positive like that. So like, you could just walk around holding a lightsaber because you love Star Wars. So who cares? And it doesn't matter that you're not dressed like a Sith or a Jedi. You just carry a lightsaber. So
I guess what's so cool about Comic-Con too is like everyone's free to be whatever they want.
Absolutely.
And no one's judging because like you said, you can see a costume that isn't necessarily a Mandalorian. It's like a Boba Tea thing, but
Sure.
everyone's loving it.
Yeah.
No judgments.
And I mean, you'll get the people who are in like a full Batman outfit, armor, utility belt, batarangs, cowl, cape, the whole like, holy cow, that costume is amazing. And people stop and take pictures and all that other stuff. And then you'll get the people who do something creative, because there was another guy who had a Batman outfit armor, but he had no cowl on and was done up as the Joker. And so then he had it roughly spray painted in the Joker things. And it was like, that's cool.
That's
too.
creative.
Like the Joker got a hold of Batman's outfit and is now wearing it without the cowl. And it was like, so he had the classic like Heath Ledger Batman makeup or Joker makeup, and then like roughly spray painted the outfit, which was also like, that's so cool.
These people's minds are amazing. Like I sit on the couch and I'm like, Cheerios or Reese's Puffs? What am I going to eat? And these people are like, it would be cool. The Joker stole Batman's costume and is now wearing it. I need to build this.
Yeah. No, like I said, we went to a couple of workshops and we're already like thinking about what we want to do next year. And can
you say? Are you at liberty?
My wife has thought that it would be cool to do. She really likes Poison Ivy from Batman, and I'm
OG Poison Ivy, or is this like new age Poison Ivy?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying, like Uma Thurman type,
something along those lines. Because I'm all for it, because Poison Ivy is a very sexy character. So,
yeah. Wait, are you going to be Poison Ivy?
No. She's going to dress me up in leads and a little corset, and I'm going to look fantastic.
Can she be Poison Ivy and you be Mr. Freeze? Can I request that?
Mr. Freeze is a full suit of armor, buddy. What I was going to do...
That would be so fun.
What I was going to do is Two-Face, because it's less costume heavy and more makeup heavy, because he's got the messed up face. Really, the costume is just take a suit, char half of it, and then you're all set to go.
Just a word of advice. Don't char it while you're in it. It doesn't turn out well.
It'll be more realistic with burning. No makeup. This is real.
I spent 6 months in the in the hospital to get this look. Okay.
So I will hope that I win the costume competition this year.
Wouldn't it be sad to lose the costume competition?
Like, it doesn't look realistic enough.
What? I did this all for a $20 Starbucks gift card.
Well, and we did go to the masquerade. We obviously didn't enter to that's like the big costume contest.
Gotcha. So this was just like a sub.
Yeah,
contest.
It was just in the Marvel like thing, and I mean, it was. I think you won like Marvel swag or something. So it was like, hey, you get to, whatever. I don't even know what the prize was, because we obviously did not win, and the people who did win deserved to win. It was another couple that went as, and
This is the big contest, the mega contest.
no, this is the Marvel one, and I might be stretching your knowledge of comics right here because Tony Stark is Iron Man,
Okay, I did know that. Yeah.
and his girlfriend / wife through the movies is Pepper Potts.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Gwyneth Paltrow, but
Gwyneth
Pepper
Paltrow.
Potts
Yes,
works,
yes. But
I thought maybe your shirt, Pepper Potts, is that now?
this is from Silicon Valley, but that's
Gotcha.
different. Not Infinity War. Oh my gosh, Endgame. She finally is revealed as in the comic book. She became her own Iron Man-esque superhero, where she's got a suit of armor and she's called Rescue. So
she turns into Iron Man?
yeah, but she's called Rescue, but she's like similarly styled and things like that, just different color schemes. Anyway, these people were dressed as Rescue, so she was fully done up in the armor, like made armor that like lit up and stuff like that, and he was dressed as Tony Stark, not even as Iron Man. But this guy, his mannerisms were so on point. It was like, that is Tony Stark. I mean, he was just in the suit with like the aviator sunglasses. His like facial hair was perfect. And just like the way he like presented himself, he moved, was just like, he was on point. And I was like, these two deserve to win. A, her costume's amazing. B, he is amazing. Like the two of them together, just like perfect. So I was like, there's no way I'm winning this thing.
That's fun to watch.
But yeah, totally fun to watch and totally awesome. Just like, wow, that's so cool.
Kind of makes me wonder if these people find each other at Comic-Con or they go together. Does anyone ever go as like Tony Stark waiting for like a Pepper Potts to come by and be like, that's it, we need to do this? Like,
so again, I'm going to veer way into the nerdy comic stuff. The most recent Spider-Man movie had 3 versions. They finally brought all the versions of Spider-Man together. The Tobey Maguire, the Andrew Garfield, and the Tom Holland.
they brought all these together?
Because they introduced the idea of the multiverse. And so they're like, the fact that we had all these other Spider-Men, they're all existing in the same reality, which is the multiverse.
Just different dimensions?
Yes.
Is that what?
And so the movie was hilarious. Highly recommend.
Okay.
But there were 3 independently dressed Spider-Man as the 3 different ones who met and they entered the costume competition as the 3 Peters. And they make so many, like the movie is riddled with just allusions to the other things and jokes and all of these things. And these guys were playing into it so well. It was like, oh my God. And so it was a completely
awesome.
serendipitous thing where there was like, hey. And there was just like
Light bulbs.
yeah,
Just,
like,
we're going to do this.
And I mean, it was perfect because there's another like well-known internet meme where the Spider-Mans are pointing at each
Yes,
other.
I love that one.
Everybody walked up to them and was like, will you point? And everyone was, and they just constantly put their mask on and pointed at each other.
That
It was
would
like,
be
oh my,
awesome.
this is so great. And we were like 2 people behind them in line. They got stopped like 20 times in just the, half hour we were in that line. It was insane. It was so funny.
So now, did you get pictures with anyone? Like, I know people want to take pictures with you, but were you like, oh my gosh, it's, I don't know, Thor. Let me take a picture with Thor.
We did get a couple. I ran into Chewbacca, and this was a
Nice.
7-foot tall Chewbacca, and I
Whoa.
mean I'm 6'4", and still the much taller. And he was like loud noises.
I was just gonna
and
ask you if you
walking
could do
around.
that.
It was awesome. So I took a picture with Chewie. There was another group of people who were doing like a Alice in Wonderland thing, and they had like the Queen of Hearts, Alice, a full on like card. I think the Mad Hatter as well, and so
cool.
we got a picture with them. Who else did we get? I mean, we got pictures with a couple of people, but I was enjoying my limelight where people were asking me to get pictures. And like I said, we stopped counting at 40 people, and I was like, this is so much fun. And it's funny because with cosplay, the saying with cosplay is if it's not uncomfortable, it's not cosplay.
I like that.
And so, I mean, I got blisters on my feet. They're killing me. My left shoulder is sore from carrying this like 10-pound shield. And I mean, it's just, a 10-pound shield, but still after like several hours, it's like,
I did notice your left arm looks a lot stronger than your right arm today.
But even so, it's like you just muscle through because this is so much fun just being
Take
this
the damn
character.
picture.
It's like, hey, you want to take a picture? Of course I do. Of course I do. I need this silent tear trickling down the cheeks.
Mommy, why is Captain America crying?
It's okay, sweetheart, just take the picture.
That's awesome.
I mean, the jacket I'm wearing, I'm just pouring sweat. I got to figure out how to clean this thing because now it just stinks because I wore it for 15 hours solid and I was just sweating my butt off. But still, I would do it again in a heartbeat. Cannot wait for next year.